I apologize for the attractiveness that is my blue mouth.
Okay.
She's forcing me into a video I was not prepared for.
Well, it was spur of the moment.
Spur
of the moment. So, accent challenge thing. Which
yes.
I have had saved off on my, like, to-do list of things to do for, like, 2 years.
So, we're doing the accent challenge, apparently.
Because Synthia did it last January. Like, almost 2 years ago. Wow. I know, right? Okay. So, we're gonna do each of these together, one at a time. And you claimed dibs ish for first for each. So, I'm going to... Okay.
Okay, it says your name and username, which my name is Liza, and my username from my Tumblr is CXEFox7195, because flute.
Okay. And stop mentioning
Go on. Read it.
people's okay. And I'm of course Amy, and my Tumblr is the French Shark. Just French Shark, really. Anyway.
You're not important for the.
I know.
It says, where are you from? Originally, from Russia.
And when did you move here?
I moved here when I was itty bitty. I
How
remember
itty bitty?
I was 5.
And I am technically from Panama City, Florida, but I've been here in Marietta, Georgia since I was like 3 or 4 or 5. So, yay. Pronounce the following words.
You want to do the words on and off kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Aunt. Roof. Route. Theater. Iron. Salmon.
What?
Caramel.
Why are you like
because for like 2 years now, everyone hated me for saying salmon. That's how I pronounced it. I pronounced it salmon. And so now every time I see the word salmon, I like have to like pause to say like salmon, especially when I read it.
Okay.
Caramel. Fire. Water. New Orleans. Pecan. Both. Again. Probably. Alabama. Lawyer. Coupon. Mayonnaise.
No, Cuban.
Mayonnaise. Pajamas. Caught. Naturally. Aluminum. GIF. Tumblr.
Thank God. Tumblr.
Crackerjack. Doorknob.
Why
Envelope.
are you so confused?
Because I didn't know what that word was.
What?
Ignore me. Envelope.
Lisa, your Russian is showing. Envelope. Do you know you don't really use Tumblr, so you know what that means. It stands for gratuitous picture of yourself.
Selfie. I don't know. Is that how you pronounce it? Because that's what it is.
A lot of people are like G-Poi. Some people GPOY.
Okay, G-Poi, I guess.
I just GPOY, but yeah. Anyway.
What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? TPing.
I've never done it. Have you?
I have.
Really?
Yes, I have.
Tell.
It was to my neighbor's house. It was fun. I lived in a trailer complex at the time, and like I was challenged by like my neighbor, and I was like, "You wouldn't do it because you're scared of my dad, and like you'll get in trouble because I'll tell your parents." Well, I did it, and his dad laughed and made him clean it up because he challenged me so hot.
Oh.
Tell him I said hi.
I
Interrupted video. Oh, okay. Tell him my mouth hurts. My mouth hurts.
Oh my God, Liza.
What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? Pop.
Soda.
It's called pop. Or soda pop. You have to add pop.
Why?
Because that's how I've always called it.
Pops?
Because it's just how it's called.
No.
Okay?
It's soda. And I hate when people are like, everyone in Georgia or Atlanta always
Calls it
calls
Coke.
everything Coke.
We
We don't
don't.
do that!
We don't. Your favorite Coke drink is probably not Coke.
Exactly.
It's
I
Fanta.
don't even like Coke.
No,
I hate
Fanta,
Coke.
Fanta is a Coke drink.
But like, I don't like Coke.
Yeah.
See, when I say I hate Coke, I mean I hate Coca-Cola. But I freaking love pineapple Fanta.
My favorite is Sprite. And it's not Coke. Although Coke does get rid of a tummy ache pretty good. So.
And Sprite is still technically Coke
I know.
product.
Fanta is technically Coke product.
I know.
That's why I said my favorite Coke is a Sprite.
Yep.
Anyway, back to this.
Yeah.
What do you call gym shoes? I call them tennies because in Russia we call them tennies. And it still transfers over same way, so I've always called them tennies.
Interesting. I always do tennis shoes or sneakers.
Sneakers.
But I also keep thinking of, Doctor Who and trainers.
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 What do you call your grandparents? I call my grandfather Diedia Lyonya, which is grandfather Lyonya. So Diedia. And then I call my grandmother Baba, which goes for Baba Mary, and Baba Mama, which is grandmother Mary and grandmother Mother, because she's on my mother's side, so Babushka. I don't call my grandparents American things, because they wouldn't understand.
Because they're super Russian. I don't really know any of my grandparents.
Well,
And I only remember,
everyone calls her
I only
Meme.
remember meeting one of my grandmothers, and that's it. And I was like 4. But everyone in my family refers to her as Grandma June. And then everyone refers to my mom, well, all of my nieces and nephews refer to my mother as Meme because French.
Yay. It's the most adorable thing when you hear a 2-year-old being like, Adieu.
Oh my god, Satan. Au revoir.
I'm his first crush.
Adieu. So adorable.
Okay, what do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? It's called a buggy. I'll promise you that because I work in a grocery store.
It's a grocery cart.
It's
the
a
buggy thing.
And the buggy thing is a cart corral.
Buggies bug me. I'm sorry.
It's a buggy. It's a buggy. Because if I say cart to people, they think I'm like asking for their card. And I'm like, no. It's a cart.
I hear people say all kinds of things like, cart, buggy, trolley, whatever.
And like the thing that you put the buggies in outside is called a cart corral. I work in a grocery store. Let me tell you. It's a cart corral.
It's a grocery
Someone
cart.
called it a carousel the other day.
Cart corral because, hey, what? Grocery cart. Ow.
That's what you get.
Stupid karma. Ow. What's the bug that when you touch it,
it curls into a ball? It's a roly-poly-oly is what it is.
And my sister Nikki used to stick them in my hair when I was a child. Nikki used to really hate us.
What is the thing you change the TV with? A clicker or a tuner? I hate saying remote, but when people give me funny looks.
Sorry, what?
Exactly. It's a tuner.
It's a remote.
Nope. What is the time right now? It is 12:14 a.m.
on October 22nd of 2014.
Hi, everyone else around the world.
Yep.
In your military
I'm going
time.
to upload this directly so that it's not a year in the future.
Hold on. What is this military time? Would it be?
Oh.
I don't know. Exactly, because you're like 1400 and then something. But like, what if it's all zeros?
See, my phone, whenever
it's 14
my phone does military
apparently.
Time,
it says 24.
It goes back and forth. Like, it'll say 24 and it'll say 0 sometimes.
2400 hours.
So it confuses me. So I'm like confused. Anyway, it confuses me, so I'm like confused. I know,
right? What is the last movie you saw? Last movie I saw.
I'm struggling with that, actually.
No, last movie I saw was in a movie theater.
Was it Maleficent?
No.
Oh, wait, no.
It was How to Train Your Dragon 2.
You and Luther's
Yeah,
first,
me and...
like,
yeah.
official thing.
No, it was our second.
I actually... True, but, like...
Our first official alone thing.
Yeah. Because I was totally awkward third wheeling it like a pro.
You're never awkward third wheeling. I love when you join. You should just grab my arm and pull me
I'm
off.
awkward third wheeling it like a pro.
Like a pro.
Like a pro.
She does it by choice. I include her. And I'm like, Amy, get over here so I can walk next to you. And then she's like, no, I'm going to sit in the back and take creepy photos. I saw the photos on Facebook. At the back of our heads. There you go.
I know Maleficent I went to see with you at the Dollar Theater. And I swear to God, I must have watched a movie since then, but, like, my mind's drawing a blank.
Since then, we have seen Liza.
That doesn't really count as a movie, though.
But that's, like, that might be what it is that you're thinking of. Because you watch Gilmore Girls with nobody's business.
Exactly. I'm almost done with the last season, and then I can go back to actually having a life. To an extent. Because
she has no nothing. With love, Liza.
By the way, do you love my little makeshift bandage?
Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna comment, but then it looked like a band-aid, and I was like, okay, I'll comment.
Because we're out of band-aids, and I was stabbed so hard by a loaf of bread today at work that it actually drew blood.
Oh my God, no!
Not like you know, before where, you know, a chicken sliced my finger open when it was technically the cardboard around the chicken. No, the loaf of bread itself stabbed me in the finger so hard it drew blood.
Okay. I have this paper cut here that doesn't even exist anymore, but, like, it came up 2-3 days ago. Cut myself in the back office. Blood just starts gushing. I have to, like, clean it up and whatnot, and just, like...
Yeah, this is, like, gonna get scarred over, because every time I try and, like, rip the labels out of the receipt thing, it keeps cutting right here. It's like, God, it just barely healed. But yeah, I think the last movie I saw may have actually been Maleficent. Which was, like, almost a month ago by now, probably. Had to have been.
We have a Dollar Theater. Why don't we go to the movie more often?
Right?
That's when we went to see How to Train Your Dragon 2.
When do you work tomorrow?
9:45 to 7:45.
Would you like to go to the Dollar Theater with my last dollar?
Sure.
I think I have $2.50-ish.
We're sidetracking.
Sorry.
Do you think you have an accent? Most definitely. Everyone has an accent. Because everyone has an accent, or else you wouldn't speak. Unless you speak ASL, which technically isn't speaking.
Yeah.
You have an accent.
I don't have, like, a distinguished accent.
Yeah,
is what I would say.
No, when I get mad, sometimes a southern accent pops out, and I'm just like, whoa, where did that come from?
Yeah, occasionally, like, random words or random sentence or
something
will come out more southern than the rest, but I don't overall think I have, like, a distinguishable southern accent, but my mother still says that the strong, horrific Alabama accent I used to have when I was little is a good part of the reason why we moved out of Alabama. I know it's a joke, but she still makes that joke. And I remember it being bad. I had a horrific southern accent and a witch laugh.
I had a witch laugh. My grandmother smacked me once and was like, stop that, that's horrifying, you're never gonna find a husband.
I remember this, and I used to have the most...
She doesn't remember the smacking of my grandmother.
No.
She does not remember that. She
no,
remembers
her
her
accent.
She doesn't have
and I also remember that I was a boss at doing impersonations of Roz from Monsters, Inc. I used to have that down. I was like 100% accurate words.
Do you know anyone on Tumblr in real life?
Besides this one? Except that doesn't really count, but
yes.
For you it counts. But
I know quite a few. I don't go on Tumblr because I don't really have a reason to. I feel like Tumblr is for sharing things that you really like and are obsessed with, and I'm too obsessed in the things I'm obsessed with to even spare a moment to all the other people who are obsessed with the same things. That yawn, though.
Right. No, I took years to persuade Beth to get on to Tumblr.
Do you want me to post videos on Tumblr?
You should do things just in general on Tumblr.
Okay.
Just be a Tumblrist.
Okay.
I know.
I'm gonna make it a signature
I do
that I
know
always have a
several
blue
people
tongue when I
other
talk on
than
Tumblr.
you on Tumblr, though, in person. I actually met up with one person from Alpharetta that I met on Tumblr for their birthday. I know Beth, I know you. Jeff had a Tumblr. Synthia, I kind of guess I could say I know in real life since we Skyped all the time before. Molly has a Tumblr, but a few other people I know have Tumblr. So I know a fair amount of people in real life. Choose what can read passage. Oh man.
This is one of the more recent additions to my epic library. It's called Whoology, even though it's totally backwards in the screen, and I just realized that. It's called Whoology, and I'm going to
I can't remember if it uploads that way or not.
A random page and read. Okay, it says Worlds of the Cybermen. Once they were like us. Then they changed. They became stronger. They became more efficient. They became monsters. Now the Cybermen want us to be like them again, but on their terms and in their image. What's that word?
Scourge.
Thank you. The scourge that spread across the galaxy started very close to home. That's it. That's all I'm reading. Thank you.
I still want to know what's all on this thing, because it's sad, because it is my precious, because it's my book.
She wrote it. With a friend. Technically a family member, I think?
She's my step-niece? Niece-in-law
Family
person. She calls herself the step weird. It works. Where's the one thing that's so good? Turvey's head was bowed low, his hat covering all the rest of his facial features that the mask didn't. His arms were crossed almost in a menacing manner. Oh, him? Emma replied casually. Neighborhood stalker. I guess it's my turn today. She continued walking, only to be stopped by Griffin's hand wrapping around her arm. She turned back, only to be met with his extremely incredulous look. Okay, Emma caved, raising her hands in the sign of defeat. He's just someone from school, I think. I've seen him around from time to time, although I have no idea what he's doing here. Isn't he the same idiot who practically threw himself at the bonfire? Griffin asked in the same tone one might use when saying, "You have 3 heads?" Okay, it's random.
And it says, end audio post by saying any 3 words you want.
Do they have to be, like, cliche English words, or can I say my favorite French word?
I was gonna speak in Russian, so go French.
Yay! Yay for being foreign.
But you're not foreign.
I totally am.
До свидания, моя солнышко.
Which
means goodbye, my sunshine.
My favorite words are Pujaf, which means Hogwarts, and Liza's favorite word, Pamplemousse.
Pamplemousse.
Because it means
grapefruit.
And au revoir, which means goodbye.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Where's the freaking mouse? It was such a cute goodbye until